at some examples that ask us about the mean, and we have some blocks to help us figure it out. Here in this example, there's a group of students who have been talking about how many siblings they have, and the blocks show how many siblings each student has. Roberto has 2, Alice has 5, Francisco has 1, Stefan has 3, and Antoinette has 4. We can actually just rearrange these blocks to figure out what the mean number of siblings for the group is. Here, check it out. Let's see, Alice has the most. I'm just going to try to rearrange these stacks so that they each have the same height. Now Antoinette has the most, and ta-da, they each have the same height. Each stack now has a height of 3, and 3 is the mean number of siblings that this group has. So one way to find the mean is by leveling off our blocks and by moving them around until the stacks are all the same height. Here's another way to find the mean. Check this out. If we wanted, we could instead just add up the number of siblings. So we could say 2 plus 5 plus 1 plus 3 plus 4. That's 15. And then divide 15 by 5, and that would give us 3. And remember, the height of each stack was 3. So we could rearrange the blocks, or we could add and then divide by the number of students. Check out this example. This shows the number of years that a bunch of teachers went to college. Mr. Smith earned his master's degree in 6 years. Miss Williams got her bachelor's in 4. Miss Forte had some college credits that she earned in high school, so she graduated early in just 3 years. Mr. McDonald worked part-time during school, so he graduated in 5 years. And then Dr. Green took 8 years because she got her PhD, and Mr. Fontaine got his bachelor's degree in 4 years. We could rearrange these blocks to find the mean. It's kind of fun to do. Let's see, I'm going to take some blocks away from Dr. Green over here. All right, and then take a block away from Mr. Smith. And what's the mean? The mean number of years is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because that's the height my stacks would be if all the stacks had the same height. Of course, here's another way that you could do that. You could add the number of years each teacher went to college. So 6 plus 4 for Mr. Williams, for Miss Williams, plus 3 plus 5 plus 8 plus 4. Adding those together, I get 30. And then 30 divided by 6 people equals 5. So the mean number of years would be 5. And remember, that's the height of our stacks when we rearrange the blocks. Okay, here's one more example like this. It's the number of pets that some students have. Tyrone has 3, Lucas has 2, Viviana doesn't have any, Megan has 1, Ari has 4, and Fatima has 2. Let's rearrange those blocks. It's fun to do. Taking some blocks away from Ari, now taking one away from Tyrone, and now everybody has 2. So 2 pets would be our mean. Here is the other way we could do that. 3 plus 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 4 plus 2 equals 12. There's 12 pets total between these 6 students. 12 divided by 6 students gives us 2. And remember, we found that with our blocks as well. When we rearranged them, each stack had a height of 2. Okay, now here's a really big one. Think about this one. Here's some teachers. They're talking about the number of students that they have. Oh my gosh, it doesn't even fit on the screen. There we go, now it fits on the screen. So Ms. Phillips has 90 students, Mr. Pierre has 120, Mr. Rodriguez has 90 students, and Ms. McLaughlin has 60 students. Would you want to rearrange those blocks to make them all the same? I don't want to rearrange those blocks to make them all the same. Thank goodness, in this case, we have another method that we can use. Instead of rearranging the blocks, we can just add 90 plus 120 plus 90 plus 60. That equals 360. And then 360 students divided by 4 teachers gives us a mean of 90. Whew, that solves that headache.